Let's break right into it, guys, with talking about the big thing. Did Daboll hint at a possible change at QB, guys? We've been talking about this for a while. We kind of expected, hey, they might make a change here at the bye week. And every single week we go into this, post game press conferences, the Monday press conferences, and every single time Daboll goes, we have to do better as a team. Daniel Jones, their starter, blah, 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 blah. Smoke up your tuchus. That's what he does, basically. And this time when he was asked if Daniel Jones was still the starter going forward, Brian Daboll said, we're going to spend a lot of time here watching our tape and evaluating things, and we'll do that as a coaching staff over the next week here. Now, like I said, every single week he's been asked this question, basically. And every single week he's given the answer if he's our starter. So there's a little bit of a pause. And you and I said that was going to happen during the post game. We said, listen, we're on live with the post game. We can't listen to his press conference, but I bet this is what he's saying. Well, guess what? We were right. That's what he was saying.
100%.
So he said, we're evaluating our team at the bye week is what we're doing. We'll go back and we'll evaluate everything and decide what we want to do here. We've got a week to go ahead and really dig into this. There's not much to dig into.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand that part of it. Like, when I see a big pile of manure, I'm like, let me get a shovel. No. I'm like, that's disgusting. I'm staying away from that.
Unless you want to fertilize your plants.
I guess that's, yeah. I don't think I pick up random piles of poop for that, though. I want just saying. But yeah, guys, this is something that I think is the step to the end. I really do think that we probably saw the very last of Daniel Jones starting for the New York Giants, and not playing the New York Giants. We've been pounding the drum for him to be sitting down for weeks now. It is time. And the downfall is this team will probably start playing better, and it might mess up our draft pick chances. Right now, we're number 2 draft pick behind just the Jacksonville Jaguars, who do not need a quarterback, by the way. So, well, they need a quarterback, but they just signed one to a big contract, so they can't get another one.
The DJ of beautiful hair.
Yeah, and assuming they don't trade the pick, that means right now we'd be able to pick whatever quarterback we want. So I'm just saying, Cam Ward, what? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? But yeah, like I said, this is going to be. It's going to be. That's the interesting twist to it. It happened last year. And a lot of guys blame Tommy DeVito and Tyrod Taylor for winning some games late that didn't matter and costing us the chance to get one of these quarterbacks in this draft. Well, it is what it is. I still want to win. I still want to win.
And no one said that during the regular season. Like, let's see what the kid got.
Oh, no, I heard there. Season staying it. I did. I really did. And I'm already seeing people saying it now. Like, don't put DeVito in there. We'll start winning games. Like,
I haven't seen it now. People, I see more people like, put him in. Let's see what happens. Put him in.
Yeah, no, definitely the higher percentage on that end. That's what it should be. Again, you should never strive to lose out this season. I get it. This is the long-term good, but again, it does a lot more things to the team than people realize. And I still think you should want to win. It's a pride thing. You want to win. Obviously at this point, 2-8, we're not doing anything the rest of the season. That's not going to happen. But let's say, example, if we pull out to all of a sudden 6-11, 7-10, we're still not good at that point, but we were finishing on a high note. And we're going to talk about all the quarterbacks for you guys Wednesday. So we're going to go over everything as far as the quarterback. There's more than just 2 quarterbacks, guys. I know the 2 quarterbacks are the big names here. There's more than 2. So I'm not worried about that part of it there. I'm more worried about us having the right people to set up a quarterback for success. That's more what I'm worried about. I'm worried about making sure that we have, whether it's Daboll or somebody else, the right guy to coach the quarterback going into it, whether it's Stafford or somebody else, the right guy to start the season and not have to force somebody out there who might not be ready yet. That's what I'm worried about more than where we're picking, because history has shown us setting up a young quarterback for success is more important than getting the top-rated quarterback in a draft.
Correct.
Holmes.
Ask
Allen. The best ones, a lot of them, again, were not the first overall pick. Kyler Murray, disappointment. He's at least a moderate quarterback, but he's a disappointment because of where he was drafted. Trevor Lawrence,
Yeah.
Joe Burrow is probably the exception to the rule. Young, disappointment. Baker Mayfield a couple years ago. Again, the Bucs seem to be pretty happy with what he's doing right now overall, but
Say
he was
a couple of years ago. He's been a
Browns,
Buck
let him
for a
go.
couple of years.
Let him go. I mean, again, that's more important. So that's what I care about. But going forward, to me, DeVito should be the starting quarterback. Drew Lock should be the backup, and DJ should be the emergency quarterback. I do think though that you're going to see Drew Lock starting against the Bucs as we get into the bye week. That's my personal opinion. I don't know. I'm starting to feel like there's too much going wrong with this team. I don't want to say some of it's not on purpose necessarily and start like the whole conspiracy thing. But
yeah,
something seems a little fishy. Some of the questionable play calling, the overtime fumble, it's like we're the team destined to lose.
Now, it would have to come down to play call because, let's think about it for a second. It's not like Daboll's coming up to that off and says, "Hey guys, we're not going to win the season. Let's go for a great draft pick." And stares at Daniel Jones, for no reason. We just want a better pick. See where we're getting. It's not like do you think Daniel Jones is going to play? You think that's like? You think he's going to be like, "Oh, let's jump on board. I'm a little guy. Maybe just be a terrible quarterback, worse than where I already am."
It'd be funny if he's on the sidelines going, "Listen, Daniel, we have all the confidence in the world on you. Go out there, do your thing." He goes out in the field. He turns over to Kafka. This guy's going to get us the first pick.
They're in the locker room. They're in the locker room. Daniel Jones goes to the bathroom. "All right, guys, tank."
Whatever DJ does, just go with it. But yeah, I mean, honestly, we're kidding around, but I don't think the team's doing it on purpose. It just feels like that's what's going to happen, though. I think Drew Lock's going to take over. I think it's just the natural way it's going to go. But I do think DeVito should be the guy. So, what do I know? I'm just some goofball. So,
well, what's probably going to happen is you're right. Lock's going to start, and we should probably take a bet if DeVito comes in a win, a game and a half, 2 games. How many games does it take for DeVito to come in? Half a game?
It depends on how bad Lock plays, and that's part of my concern. Honestly, guys, I'm so torn. Like I'm saying, I want to win. I don't care if they're meaningless games, but a part of me doesn't. I'll admit it. A part of me doesn't, just because I'm so tired of seeing such crappy quarterback play for so long. I really am. I'm just so glad no one's saying year 7. That's the one for DJ.
There's some people,
even the people that love DJ, he's got to go. They're blaming the organization more than him. He'll succeed elsewhere. Don't you worry. No, he won't. He sucks.
Listen, if he goes to the Carolina Panthers and then go somewhere else, he might have some success because apparently the Carolina Panthers knows how to take some quarterbacks and turn them into some solid players. Looking at you, Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Quarterback.
Floyd Mayweather. Here's looking at you, Baker. Here's looking at you, Darnold.
Or you could sit there and say they have no clue what they're doing quarterback-wise because they let both those guys go and both of them are doing, are doing decent now. Honestly, I think if a team picks them up, it's as a backup or it's as a bridge to another quarterback. I personally think if I was him, I'd want to be a backup at somewhere that's stable with an injury-prone quarterback.
Take over, do a Flacco, do
the
Gino, do
listen.
Do move
if I'm him,
be a starter.
If I'm DJ, I'll say a point blank. You know where I'm looking next year? I'm looking for some crab cakes. God damn it! I'm going to Baltimore. He'd be the perfect backup quarterback for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, because he's definitely not beating out of Lamar.
No, but he'd be the perfect backup and Lamar Jackson, because of his playing style, is a little more prone to getting hurt than most quarterbacks.
And he's
So
getting up there in age.
he's not getting up there in age. He's
Just
younger
say
than
he's not getting,
he's younger than
exactly.
DJ.
not
I'm
getting
not
younger.
going that far, but I mean, I'm just saying in general though, like guys who run as quarterbacks are more prone to getting hurt. So you got a chance for him to go there. Let's say Lamar Jackson gets hurt. You know, they got the dual threat tight end obviously with Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely there. I'm drawing a blank in his name there. Kid from West Coastal Carolina, if I'm right. I was a rookie last year. But yeah, man, they got those two. They got Zay Flowers. They got a decent offensive line. They get the running game with Derrick Henry. Like that would be a system that would fit Daniel Jones and what he can do. Throw short and run. I just think if I'm him, that's where I go. That's where I go.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please